Beloved soul, heaven has just answered a sacred prayer, one whispered in the quiet, one that carried your name, one that asked for your heart in holy covenant. The one destined for you has sought heaven's permission to love you, to walk with you, to build a life with you. And God has said, yes. This is not a quiet hope, it is a divine response. A plea has gone up, a request has been honored, and the wind of heaven is now shifting in your direction. If you've ever felt unseen, unrequested, or uncertain of your place in someone's heart, this message is your holy confirmation. You are not forgotten. You are being chosen, pursued, and covered in prayer by the one heaven has prepared. Subscribe now and stay close to the whispers meant to prepare your spirit for the love that has already been requested in heaven. When this word of divine affirmation resonates deep within your soul, comment below with, I am heaven's answered prayer. Your faith aligns with the yes heaven has already spoken. For those moved to support this ministry of prophetic promise, your super thanks helps us guide other waiting hearts toward the love that has been written over their lives. Now, breathe in this truth with holy confidence and prepare to receive how heaven is turning a sacred request into a love story written in eternity. Beloved soul, heaven has heard something sacred, a prayer whispered with trembling lips, a heart crying out in silence, asking for you, begging for permission to marry you, to walk life with you, to be joined in holy covenant. Before anyone else knew, before you even realized, they had already asked God for your hand, asked heaven to align their steps, to bring your life together. And, beloved, God answered, heaven moved, and the wind shifted, because when a prayer is pure, and the motive is love, heaven does not delay. They didn't make a scene, they didn't announce it loud, but in their quiet place, they poured out their soul, and their soul spoke your name, over and over again, until the angels wrote it down, until heaven said, we hear you, for the Lord hears the needy and does not despise his captive people. Psalm 69-33. They didn't pray for fame. They didn't pray for riches. They didn't even pray for a perfect person. They prayed for you, exactly as you are, with all your flaws, with all your fears, with all your pain. They still chose you, and heaven honored that. This is no coincidence. You're here because heaven wants you to know you're not alone. You've been requested, spirit to spirit, heart to heaven. A divine plea has gone up, and God has come down with an answer, with a plan, with a timeline. That is now unfolding. Beloved, I was sent to tell you, you are someone's answered prayer, even if you don't know it yet, even if you feel unseen, even if you've been waiting too long. The moment has come, the veil is lifting, and everything is about to make sense. Before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear. Isaiah 65-24. The one you were made for is being stirred again, not by pressure, not by fear, but by divine remembrance. God reminded them of you, and now they can't let go. They can't stay still. They can't sleep without you crossing their heart. They tried to stay quiet. They tried to carry on, but their spirit kept pulling them back to the moment they prayed for you, back to the moment God gave them a glimpse of you, and it wrecked them in the best way. They are losing their composure because they saw your light. They are undone because heaven told them something about you that others missed. So, beloved, prepare yourself. Something holy is in motion. You don't have to beg for love. You don't have to chase what's heaven sent. This person has already chased heaven for you, and heaven just responded, loud and clear. It's time. Things are about to shift. You're not just being noticed, you're being chosen. So take a breath. Let the fear go. Let the doubt go. God is not teasing you. He's teaching you that His timing is sacred and His answer is faithful. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come. Habakkuk 2-3. And now that time is near. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you, because heaven is sending confirmations fast. Like this video if your heart is open to receive it. Comment the word "Heaven responded" below if this word pierced your spirit. And bless this space with a super thanks if this ministry has ever comforted your soul. Because, beloved, heaven just said yes, and everything is about to change. They were afraid at first, afraid that their prayer would be too much, afraid they weren't enough, afraid that God wouldn't say yes. But heaven silenced their fear with a holy whisper that carried your name. God showed them signs, little ones at first, the kind that make your heart skip, the kind that wake you up at night, with dreams you can't explain, but you feel them so deeply, so truly, so spiritually. And, beloved, they kept those signs close. They wrote your name in their heart, even when they didn't say it out loud, even when they didn't know how it would happen. They believed, they waited, they surrendered. And now, heaven is unveiling, unfolding, revealing everything they quietly hoped for, everything they cried out for, everything they didn't tell a soul. Because this wasn't about impressing people, it was about pleasing God and being aligned with His will. And you are His will. You were not a fantasy. You were a revelation, a holy confirmation that they couldn't deny, and now they won't. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29-11. They're moving differently now. They're thinking about you more. They're aligning their life, not just to be with someone, but to be with you. They want to be ready, not perfect, but willing, not flawless, but faithful. And they know that to stand beside you, they must stand before God first. So they've been in prayer, serious prayer, asking heaven for timing, for clarity, for release. And now, heaven said, "Go, beloved soul." This is why you've been feeling what you're feeling. This is why your spirit's been restless. It's not just you, it's them too. Something is pulling on both of you, because what God joins, He confirms in the spirit, even before words, even before action. There's been a pulling, a fire, a weight that you can't quite explain, but heaven can, because this connection isn't casual, it's covenant. And covenant always comes with confirmation, and confirmation always comes with peace. Even if you don't have all the answers, you'll feel the peace, the knowing that this is God. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and He delights in His way. Psalm 37-23. So don't panic, don't overthink, don't replay the past. Heaven doesn't dwell there. Heaven moves forward, and right now, so is your story, so is your person. They are preparing something, a message, a moment, a move that will change everything. Don't worry if it seems delayed. Don't be discouraged if you feel unseen. God has been hiding you on purpose, so only the one He sent would find you. This is sacred, and sacred things are protected, even if they look postponed. Subscribe now to Angel Messages for you, so you don't miss the updates heaven is releasing. Like this video if you feel the Spirit confirming it. Comment below. God's timing is perfect. To seal it in faith, and send a super thanks to support more hearts receiving this kind of heavenly clarity. Beloved, heaven didn't forget your name, and neither did the one who prayed for you. They didn't just pray once. They kept praying, night after night, with your name resting on their lips, even when they were unsure of what to say. They just whispered, God, if it's them, please make it clear. And heaven heard. Heaven responded, not with a shout, but with peace, with signs that only the soul can read, with moments that made them stop in awe, because somehow you kept showing up in their spirit. They couldn't shake the thought of you, couldn't ignore the pull, and the more they tried to dismiss it, the stronger it became. That's not obsession, that's recognition. Their soul recognized yours. They saw the weight of your calling. They felt the depth of your love, and it scared them a little, because it was real, too real to be casual, too holy to be rushed. But they didn't run, not this time. They bowed their heart. They asked God to prepare them, to remove the fear, to confirm it clearly. And now, that confirmation is coming. They prayed for a love that was different, a love that would glorify God, a love that would last, a love that would heal. And God pointed to you. You may not have heard their prayer, but heaven did. And now, you're about to see what heaven approved. Beloved, this is a divine alignment, one that cannot be stopped, even if it's been delayed, even if it's taken longer than you hoped. God has been preparing you too. He's been refining your trust, teaching you how to wait with expectation, how to stand with faith even when it feels silent. That silence wasn't rejection, it was preparation. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, He has made everything beautiful in its time. And now, that time is drawing near. Their spirit is stirring, their heart is awakening. Their path is turning toward you, not by accident, but by design. You are not hard to love. You are not too much. You are the answer to a holy prayer. They didn't just want anyone. They wanted the one heaven chose. And that's why they waited. That's why they wrestled. That's why they surrendered. They want to honor you, not just want you. They want to protect your purpose, not just admire your beauty. They want to build something sacred, not just experience something temporary. This is kingdom love, and it's coming to pass. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you. If this resonates deeply in your spirit, tap like as a declaration of agreement. Comment below with, I am the answered prayer, to seal this word in faith. And give a super thanks if this word touched you. Your support helps us reach more hearts like yours. Beloved, you didn't just stumble across this message. Heaven appointed it, because someone quietly prayed to marry you. And heaven just said yes. They thought they were being too bold at first, too hopeful, too full of imagination. But the more they prayed, the more your face kept returning. In quiet dreams, in ordinary places, in random confirmations that couldn't be coincidence. They asked God to close the door if it wasn't meant, but every time they turned away, peace left. And every time they thought of you again, peace returned. That was their sign. That was the answer. Beloved, they prayed for clarity, but what God gave them was revelation. They didn't just ask for a spouse. They asked for a destiny partner. They asked for someone whose love would make them stronger in their walk with Christ. And that's why it had to be you, because your spirit matched the prayers they were too afraid to speak. Your presence aligned with the promises they barely dared to believe. Your heart reflected the grace they begged heaven to help them understand. They're not praying for a perfect person. They're praying for the one who was formed in the fire, the one who's been through wilderness seasons, who knows how to love without giving up, who doesn't run when it gets deep. They prayed, and the heavens moved, because this isn't just romantic, it's prophetic. This isn't just desire, it's divine timing. And even when they doubted themselves, even when they wondered if they were enough for you, heaven reminded them, whom God has joined together, let no man separate. That word brought them to tears, because deep down, they knew it was you. You're not a fantasy. You're not a crush. You're not just someone they noticed. You are someone they recognized, chosen, confirmed, sent. Their soul has peace with you, even before they speak, even before they come forward. Their spirit is already leaning in. You'll feel it. If you haven't already, you'll sense the shift, the divine urgency. Because when someone prays a heaven-backed prayer, it stirs the spirit realm. It calls angels into motion. It shakes delays. It breaks fear. It awakens obedience. They're preparing something, not just a meeting, not just a conversation, but a vow. Heaven is setting the stage, because they asked, and now God is answering. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are the one they covered in prayer, when no one else knew. Beloved soul, if this word feels too accurate to ignore, subscribe to Angel Messages for you, so you never miss another confirmation. Comment, Heaven Answered. If your spirit is leaping right now, tap like to declare agreement with the timing of God, and give a super thanks to sow into this divine alignment, because you were not left out. You were prayed in. You were called forth. And you're about to see why. They didn't ask for fame. They didn't ask for popularity. They didn't even ask for someone flawless. They asked for real. They asked for holy. They asked for a love that would glorify God, not just satisfy emotions. And heaven heard that prayer. And the answer wasn't delayed. It was being prepared. Before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear. Isaiah 65-24. Beloved, this isn't just about two people meeting. This is about divine orchestration, the kind that causes hearts to align before words are spoken, the kind that causes peace to fall before plans are made. They didn't expect you to be the answer, but the more they surrendered to God, the more clearly they saw you. You were hidden in the will of God, and now you are being revealed. You were never random. You were never a guess. You were always part of the blueprint, and they've come to realize what they feel for you is not weakness. It's wisdom, because it came through prayer, through waiting, through asking heaven to decide, and heaven did. This is why everything else lost its glow, why no one else felt right, why their heart refused to settle, because their spirit had already seen you, because their soul had already chosen you, in silence, in surrender, in sacred agreement with God. They didn't announce it. They didn't post it. They didn't run to people. They went to God, and God gave them a name, a vision, a glimpse, a peace, and your heart, your kindness, your endurance, your light, confirmed everything they were asking for. So now they wait in awe. They wait with trembling, because it's not about rushing. It's about reverence. They know that you are not just a person. You are a promise, and promises are worth preparing for. They're asking God to show them how to love you right, how to cover you in prayer, how to protect the bond before it even begins. Because to them, this is sacred. They're not praying for attention. They're praying for alignment. They're praying for timing. And heaven is answering in waves, in whispers, in confirmations like this very message. Beloved soul, can you feel it? You're not waiting alone. You've been seen, chosen, named, and their private prayers are becoming public answers. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you if this word was exactly what your heart needed. Comment, "Heaven is moving," if you believe this love was prayed into existence. Like the video to come into agreement with divine timing. And give a super thanks if you're sowing into the promise God whispered to your heart. They prayed in secret, but heaven is answering loud. And you are the living proof. They didn't fall in love with your appearance alone. They didn't just admire your smile, your style, your grace. They fell in love with your spirit, with the way you endure pain but still choose kindness, with the way you shine light even after being in darkness. They saw something eternal in you, something heaven-shaped, something that could never be explained, only discerned. The Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. 1 Samuel 16:7. And when they looked beyond the surface, they saw what God saw, and their heart whispered, "That's them. That's the one." It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't loud. It was sacred. It was quiet. It was holy. Like a gentle wind that changes everything without needing to shout. Like a flicker of light that confirms the fire never died. Beloved, this isn't obsession. This is revelation. They saw you, and they didn't want to take advantage. They didn't want to move too fast. They didn't want to touch what God wasn't finished preparing. So they did the most mature, most spiritual thing they could do. They prayed. They asked heaven to make it clear, to keep you hidden until they could love you properly, to guard you from premature connections, to teach them how to love you like Christ loves the church. And heaven has been working behind the scenes ever since, aligning paths, softening hearts, breaking pride, clearing distractions. And now their heart is beginning to burn with divine urgency, not anxiety, but holy courage, because they've been still, they've been listening, they've been watching, and now they're preparing. You don't even know how many times they asked God if they're worthy of someone like you, how many nights they wrestled with the weight of your purity, how often they wept, saying, "God, I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to ruin what you're giving me." They never wanted to be the reason you broke again. They want to be the reason you heal, the reason you trust again, the reason you breathe easier, laugh louder, sleep deeper. They've seen you survive the unimaginable, and now they pray daily for the wisdom to handle your heart, because they know you are not ordinary, you are not replaceable, you are not common, you are an answered prayer, a divine promise, a sacred assignment, and angels are confirming it, even now. So don't doubt what you've been feeling. Don't silence the echo in your spirit. This love was born in the secret place, and heaven has not forgotten it. Beloved soul, if you know God is aligning hearts in your favor, subscribe to Angel Messages for you to stay in divine agreement. Comment, "I receive my promise," if your spirit recognizes this truth. Tap the like button as a seal of faith. And bless this ministry with a super thanks if you're moved to sow into your future. The angels saw it. God confirmed it. And soon, the world will witness it. They didn't plan to fall this deep. They didn't expect their prayer to return with your face. But heaven doesn't consult comfort zones. Heaven answers according to purpose. And you, beloved, are part of their purpose, A living answer to a secret cry. Do you understand what that means? You weren't a desire of their flesh. You were the desire of their spirit. Even when they didn't know how to say it. Even when their mouth said, maybe later, their soul was crying, God, please don't let me miss them. They kept dreaming of someone kind, someone who would understand, someone who would pray with them, grow with them, and see them even when they didn't have it all together. And God kept showing your qualities, your strength, your silence, your sincerity, and they didn't feel ready. But heaven whispered, you won't grow by running. You'll grow by loving what I gave you. So they stayed in the quiet, but their prayers became louder, more specific, more desperate, more real. God, prepare me. Make me a good husband. Make me a godly wife. Help me not to mishandle them. Let me be the person who fights, not flees. And when the world gave them distractions, they couldn't focus, because your name was still echoing in the silence. Even when they tried dating others, nothing clicked, nothing fit, because nothing was you. You might think they forgot. You might think they chose silence. But what really happened is this. They gave it back to God. And when you give something to God, you don't chase it. You prepare for it. So even now, they're being polished, corrected, strengthened, pushed, humbled, trained, all for the sake of the moment they get to hold your hand and say, I prayed for you, and heaven answered, delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4. You, beloved, are not just desired. You are a desire given by God. That's why the world can't steal your place. That's why your name keeps returning to them in the spirit. That's why they see your eyes when they close theirs. That's why they feel peace when they think of you. You are not a fantasy. You are a future, and it's getting closer. So stay in position, stay in prayer, stay hidden in the secret place, because they're not just coming. They're coming with reverence. They're coming with a vow. They're coming with a yes that heaven already confirmed. They're coming with eyes that have wept for your name in secret, and they'll tell you everything. How they saw your smile in dreams. How they prayed to protect you before ever meeting you. How they said, God, if you're giving me someone like them, teach me how to love them like you do. And heaven responded, because heaven always responds to purity, to purpose, to surrendered love. So don't settle, beloved. Don't entertain what distracts. Don't open your heart to what confuses, because the one who prayed to marry you is almost ready to pursue you. And this time, it will be clear. This time, it will be mutual. This time, it will be God. If this word awakens something holy in your spirit, subscribe now to Angel Messages for You. Tap like if you believe your promise is near. Comment, heaven answered, to come into divine agreement. And release a super thanks to sow into your sacred marriage season. This is more than attraction. This is alignment. This is more than emotion. This is divine orchestration. And beloved soul, heaven is still speaking. They've kept their distance, but not because they stopped loving you. They've stayed away, because they started fearing the weight of their own prayer. You see, when someone asks God for a forever love, and God actually shows them the one, their soul trembles, not because they doubt you, but because they doubt themselves. They wondered, am I really enough for someone this pure? Can I lead them in faith? Do I deserve a heart this gentle? But grace stepped in. Mercy reminded them, I don't call the qualified. I qualify the called, and they were called to you. marked for you, chosen to protect, cherish, and honor you. That's why the enemy fought them with shame, with silence, with fear, with guilt from their past. Because the enemy knew, if they ever step fully into God's love for them, they'll step boldly into love with you. So they've been at war, not with you, but with the lie that said they're not good enough. But, beloved soul, heaven is turning that war into a witness. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. They were never walking alone, and they're starting to realize it. Each time they open their Bible, each time they fall to their knees, each time they whisper your name to God, they're being rebuilt from the inside out. They're learning to love from a healed place, not a wounded one. That's why this next season will be so different, because when they come, they won't come confused. They won't come half-hearted. They won't come with 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They'll come with confirmation, conviction, clarity. They'll come with eyes that have seen your value, a heart that has been prepared by fire, and a love that has been tested in secret. They'll tell you how they cried for you. Not just romantic tears, but holy tears. The kind that fall when you realize God actually heard you. They prayed for you when no one else was around. They asked God to protect you from anyone who would mishandle your heart. They prayed that no one would take your crown before they were ready to carry it. And now, they're almost ready. It's not about perfection. It's about posture, and their heart is finally bowing to heaven's will, even if it means letting go of old plans, old mindsets, old pride, old timelines, because your name is still written in their spirit. And the moment they align with God's timing, you'll feel it. Suddenly, there will be movement, a message, a call. A door will open that no man can shut, and it will feel like divine déjà vu, because your soul has already seen it. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. You've hoped for this. You've waited. You've cried. You've asked, Lord, did they forget? But heaven says, they remembered. They just weren't ready to carry what they asked for. But now, heaven is equipping them. Heaven is preparing a table. Heaven is moving mountains. And soon, heaven will send them back to you, not to impress you, but to bless you, not to flirt with you, but to walk with you.